Hey everyone, I'm going to be going over a no-brainer purchase that should improve nearly any TV. It's something I should have done years ago, but I just finally got this Christmas. I actually had a really weird holiday season. My AVR started acting up, it started shutting itself off and things like that. I got this 24-hour flu bug complete with the shivers. My computer stopped working on half the keys, so if you guys noticed, I was kind of blacked out there for a little bit. I wasn't responding to comments because my keyboard stopped working, and plus I was just kind of overwhelmed for the holidays, but you know, and things like that. So, and on top of all that, I wrecked a $5,000 mountain bike. And it's fine, I'm fine. It was an electric mountain bike. You know, for those of you who are kind of new, I have fibromyalgia, which makes riding mountain bike a real challenge. And as you can see, I've got my giant frame up there. I actually broke that at Downeyville on a trail I had no business on. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to try out an electric bike because, again, you know, fibromyalgia gives me very limited energy, and so I wanted to see what it's like, and I really enjoyed it. I was able to do climbs and things like that. It was a much easier ride for me. So I think an e-bike is probably in my future. Probably not one that's that expensive, and I'll probably get one that has bigger tires and things like that. But otherwise, I really enjoyed the whole e-bike thing. So that's kind of neat. But again, I didn't destroy the bike or anything. They're pretty tough, and I just had a skin knee, so it's no big deal. It was just funny. I turned the GoPro on, and then under a minute, bam, I hit this tree stump, it caught my pedals, and down I went. So it was just, I hadn't been on the trail in over a year and a half, so it was just kind of funny. But I want to be clear though, I'm not complaining in the slightest. It's just been a comically bumpy lately, so, and I really couldn't care less. You know, we hit 5,000 subscribers, and I say we because I couldn't have done it without you. You know, it's everyone that watches this channel and hits that subscribe button. There's been over 5,000 of you, so I really appreciate that. It's awesome. It opens up the doors for some more things I can do. It allows me to get into some programs, this program called FameBit, to where you can submit proposals to review products and things like that. So it gives me some more things at my disposal, hopefully. I'm expecting it will. But I'm just really excited. I really expected it to be more like February or March, maybe even April. I've had some bumps with YouTube to where they've kind of, you know, slowed down some of my videos and things like that, so that really slowed down progress. But I had a big old spike of new subscribers, like 1,000 in the past 2-3 months. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to the community. A lot of my viewers are great about helping each other down in the comments below, which I love that kind of thing. I really enjoy my subscribers. I enjoy my viewers, you know, responding and things like that. It's great. And I apologize, you know, some of the comments and stuff, it's like you'll do a comment, I'll respond to you, and then when you respond back, sometimes it's a little tough because it doesn't show up as cleanly as everything else. So sometimes I missed it, and I apologize for that. And beyond that, the channel's getting big to where it's almost an issue to respond to everyone, but I try and get caught up. But if hopefully no one thinks I'm ignoring them. It's just one of those things. It kind of gets out of hand from time to time, but I try and catch up. But I'll be doing a specific video to celebrate 5,000 subscribers. Again, hitting 5,000 before January 1st was unexpected. So I'm just stoked about that whole thing. It's an accomplishment I'm really happy about. So thank you so much. But anyway, I got a bunch of new Blu-rays for Christmas. I got a vinyl record cleaner, which I've got some albums that I haven't actually listened to yet because they're too dirty. And really with vinyl, it's got to be clean. So I finally got an actual record cleaner that is, I can go through and clean all the records and then really listen to them. But I have been enjoying the U-Turn Orbit. It's for those of you that don't know, that's my first turntable in over a decade. I hadn't really been into vinyl. I just got into it recently, and so I need to actually do a full review of that, and that's going to be coming up. But I've been enjoying it. But that washer was well overdue. But the most useful gift I got this Christmas was this Spears and Munsil HD benchmark CD or Blu-ray. Now, this isn't new. The people, that are really into the hobby know about this Blu-ray. I've known about this Blu-ray for years, and it's something that I've always prioritized other things, like the UMIC 1. That's a measurement mic to measure the bass response in the room. That I've gotten a lot of use out of. I mean, a lot of use. So I prioritize things like that. And in that situation, and the UMIC did make more sense to prioritize because I was able to really tune in everything and really learn a lot by doing that. So. But I should have done this sooner. And my channel is built on my mistakes, okay? So, that's something I've always done is as I make mistakes and I learn from them and I fix it, I usually make a video about it because somewhere along the line, someone else has done the same thing or they're currently going through the same thing. So that's kind of where my videos come from. And this is one of those things. I should have bought this Blu-ray a long time ago. It really made an impressive difference. And for those of you that don't know, it's a calibration disc. So you put it in your Blu-ray and you use this little filter and it allows you to set the levels. It's got a little book in there. It's got a bonus Blu-ray, which I haven't even put in yet. But it goes through and goes through all these different calibration sequences, and I'm only going through the basics. It gets more involved, but it gets everything set just right, and you wouldn't think that'd make a huge difference, but it really does. And it can get, like I said, it gets way more in depth than I'm kind of interested in getting. But again, just the basics, getting the contrasts and the black levels all set up, I can't tell you the difference. A few things really caught me by surprise, okay? I'm not usually one to use the motion smoothing, and they've got different names for all of it as, you go from one brand to another TVs. But there's this scene that they have in this Blu-ray called Sarah in a Hammock. I believe that's what it's called. And that really kind of changed my mind because as I played that, it's got this girl swinging in a hammock back and forth, and she's got this, almost looks like a barcode kind of shirt. And what it does is it leaves a lot of artifacts on the screen, and you can really see the shortcomings of the TV. And so you can go through and you can try these different motion settings. And what I found was maximum, motion compensation wasn't the way to go. Neither was none. It was right in the middle. And having that particular scene allowed me to find just kind of the sweet spot. And there was no perfect setting, but it was definitely a lot better than nothing at all. So that kind of caught me by surprise. And this isn't an OLED TV, it's kind of a mid-range TV, but I can tell you that my black levels are much better now. And that's probably one of the things that has been the most beneficial out of it. And just so you know, for my videos, I turn my backlight all the way down on my TV so it's not washing out the rest of the screen. That's just something I do so that it's just a trick I use in the videos to make it look right. Otherwise it'd just be way overdone. But anyway, I turn my backlight back up and all that after I shoot. But like I said, it really improved my black levels. And for that reason alone, it's almost like I got an upgraded TV because they've got these 4K and HDR videos on YouTube that you'll watch something that's designed to show you what black levels are all about. And these panels, they're kind of bad for flash lighting, so you'll have one, like a fish in the middle or something of the screen and the rest is black, and on the edges it'll light up. And so that's not a really good thing. Well, after I did this, that went down a lot. So, it was like I had upgraded my TV. So if you've been on the fence at all, I think it's a very worthwhile tool. I think it's less than 30 bucks typically. And there are some other discs that, do the same kind of thing. So I'm not saying this is the only one out there. It's just what I've used and it's worked out really well. But again, just some sort of TV calibration. Another thing I've seen people do is I've seen people go through and get calibration settings from other people with the same TV. And I'm not saying that's wrong. You can do that, but I think each panel is a little bit different, and so I don't think you're going to get quite the same, benefit as you're going to get from actually getting it and doing it in your room. Because, you know, just the amount of light you have in the room can change the way it works. So I would encourage you to get the Blu-ray itself rather than trying to copy someone else's settings. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying if you're going to all the trouble, might as well go to the trouble that is worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? So, so again, if you've been on the fence at all, I think it's very worthwhile. I put it on my Amazon page, so if you're down to support the channel, you can go check that out. Lastly, I have the dual PB4000s on the way, which I'm excited about. I just got the tracking number today, and I'm really grateful that SVS lets me play with their products for the channel. I don't think the channel would have been nearly as interesting without their support, so I'm really looking forward to that. They also have something new coming out that I didn't expect, and I look forward to checking that out. It'll be a few months away, and I don't think a subwoofer's involved, so I can't tell you much more than that, but stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you enjoy it and you want to support my efforts, following my affiliate links in the description below, especially for SVS products, makes a huge difference. You can also hit my Amazon page before you order anything. So if you're going to order vitamins or whatever it is you're looking to get on Amazon, if you go to my page first and then whatever else, you know, I get credit for that. So, you know, if you're really down to help, you can actually make my Amazon page your home page anytime you go do any Amazon shopping. That way any Amazon order you make would go through my account. So, and I don't really expect anyone to do that. I'm just throwing it out there. I've seen some other YouTubers do that, and so I'm like, well, why not? I'll throw it out there, but I don't really expect you to do that. I mean, I do make regular changes to the list, like adding the Spears and Munsil Blu-ray and things like that. So it does change, so, you know, it'd be kind of interesting anyway, but really the easiest thing to do is hit the like and subscribe button, you know, and sharing is caring and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, I'm really liking this Spears and Munsil Blu-ray. I think it's worthwhile, worth checking out. If you already have it, you know it's good. If you've been kind of not sure, I can tell you right now, I definitely think it's worth it. I'm really pleased with the results I got out of it. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you have other ones, I'm curious what you think of those. And again, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. This is it. This is the big climb. Never made that trail before. Oh, well, put the GoPro on right away. Yeah.